Hey, everybody. It's the after show. We've got Sonja and Casey Wilson from Black Monday. And, of course, the great podcast, Bitch Sesh, a Housewives breakdown that she co-hosts with the hilarious Danielle Schneider. Hi, ladies. Sonja, by the way, you're trapped at a spa. What are you wearing?
I'm wearing a Sonja Morgan caftan, of course. And so are my girls, Danielle and Casey. They're wearing Sonja Morgan.
Julie S. texted, Sonja, do you think Lou deserves to act that high maintenance when it comes to her room assignment? Why does she get preferential treatment? And do you really believe Ramona thought that the basement suite was a good place to be?
Good question. Luann does always get the crappy room somehow, especially if Ramona's choosing. I think it's subliminal, but she really means to give her the crap room. And that's just Ramona. What can I say? They've always had a love-hate relationship.
Yeah. Casey and Danielle, Kaylee H wants to know, if you were in Katie's shoes, would you have invited Kristen to your Vegas wedding do-over?
I don't think so. And I say that with love. I think Kristen needs to be put on ice a bit.
Okay.
Just kind of drill down to the essentials.
Casey and Danielle, Olivia C wants to know if you're Team Raquel or Team Lala.
I'm Team Raquel. She was a phoenix rising from the ashes last week. She sat there silently while Raquel ran around. Wow, we saw a star being born.
Yes.
That's very generous.
Sonja, Josh D wants to know if you've spoken to Tinsley at all since she moved to Chicago and if you were surprised that Scott proposed to her.
Well, first of all, if you watch the show, we never hear from Tinsley, okay? We never hear from the chick. But I was not surprised because, I was a little surprised. But I do give Tinsley kudos. She has been very mature about this long-distance dating. If you've ever done it, it's very difficult. And she did it, man. She really wanted Scott, and she got him, and she's going to give it her best shot. I wish them the best. And thank God Scott came around and did the right thing. So let's see what happens.
Did you ever wind up getting inside William's magic pants No.
Because after the alcohol set in, his zipper was down. I mean, I need a little bit of a challenge. I didn't go there. Plus, Leah is like a man killer. She's a man hater. She's just like, that didn't work.
Casey and Danielle, Natalie K wants to know if it was dramatic or justified for Nene to walk out on Candy and Cynthia's play.
I thought it was justified. You don't want someone doing a play of your life, especially when you've just, been throwing peanuts at someone. I think it was justified.
I didn't see it, but that's a funny answer.
Sonja, Lynn F wants to know, without giving anything away, who do you think causes the most drama this season?
Oh, do I need to tell anybody that? Come on.
Clip.
Oh, clip.
Oh, I was like, Ramona?
Wow, very good. Okay. All right.
You guys are out there asking questions like that.
Andy, may I ask one question?
You ladies have the floor.
Just to you, Sonja, why is she so upset if Tinsley goes back with Scott? What does she care?
Oh, it's not about that. It's about, she's just getting to know Tinsley the way I do after like 30 years. She knows Tinsley now after 2 years, and she doesn't like the bullshit, the hiding the real truth, not being a true friend, not pulling her weight. And Tinsley's like that. She's a guy's girl, and we're girls, So it's just getting under her skin. She's just starting to figure out that she's been bullshitting us. But I know Tinsley. She's like that, and that doesn't make her a bad person. It just makes Dorinda
Clip.
Danielle, anything you'd like to get up? Yeah.
I would like to know Ramona, like when she is so terrible to other people. And you sometimes, how do you guys get past some of the abuse that you take from her? Because she's tough on you. And you
Ramona says it's water off a duck's ass. I mean, at this point, it just rolls right off. I actually laugh. I mean, she's really, she really needs to cut down on the tinfoil because it's making her nuts.
Has there ever been anything she said that you didn't think you could get over?
Well, at first, when I was going through a very tough financial time and I had to file my Chapter 11, and she was saying all these things like I was going to lose my house and the bank it was all bullshit. She acted like I didn't know how to sign a check or run a business. That bothered me. And then even when she gave me a compliment, like, I liked that toaster oven. Okay, go around with your serum and share it and squirt it in public places with people. I mean, come on. She hurt my feelings.
Casey and Danielle, before we leave, I would love to know if both of you have a favorite Sonja moment from her many seasons on the show. Casey thought of one immediately. What is it?
I will rattle them off. When you unfortunately lost your tooth, and when you had the brown ice, and of course when your dog was on ice.
Well, I fixed the ice for Tinsley. It cost me $900 or whatever. I'm not going to mention money, but I did. And my dog was never on ice. He went straight to the funeral home and was cremated.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm sorry. That scene between you and Tinsley.
I didn't use government dollars. I paid. I didn't call the fire department. Yeah.
Okay. And what about you, Danielle?
So many. I would say one, when you're walking through the house and your dress just falls off you, as it does. Another,
I don't know which time you're talking about. The train comes off at 11.
You in Cartagena with, when you guys destroyed the house with, your dietary issues. And then I would also say when you...
That's a schmear like no other. For my Jewish friends in New York.
And then also just you and the pirate.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think about Luann? And she puts it in her act now. What do you think about Luann saying that she didn't F the pirate?
Well, there must be another word for effing then, because he definitely did 11 things to him.
Clip.
Was the pirate, by the way, he looked like he was pretty hot.
Yeah, he's hot.
Yeah.
He was married to my girlfriend, that owns the T. St. Bart's, and she said, take him for a spin. And I said, okay, I'm down here to have a good time. But, Luann just gets right in there, like always. What can I do with Luann? We're
And I
fans
just
now.
want to say one more compliment. I loved your barrette in the testimonial. I thought you looked easy breezy cover girl. Very fresh.
Oh, with the barrette on the side? That
Very
was Loretta
fresh.
Wallner's touch. Yeah, I love that.
Very fresh and fun.
I wanted to look like sort of Palm Beach, Hollywood comes together.
And I say this with love and as a compliment. It sort of looked like my 6-year-old daughter. It had like a youthful quality about it.
Sonja, just before we wrap out, was the pirate married at the time and his wife said
No, she flies them in from Paris, and they open businesses together, and then she wants a new, fresher one. So, yeah, I guess I got sloppy seconds, but I got third because Luann got in there. I mean, I just can't explain what happens with Luann. We go out. She's a good wingman, but yeah.
Okay, Casey, you have one more.
That was my question. Last question about Luann. And I'm sorry to say, I just struggled to be on her side the way she kind of is so self-involved with you all. Like, she even didn't want to share her food with Ramona. Like, do you have a real connection with her?
She didn't want to share her what?
Her food with Ramona, it almost seemed. Even at lunch, there's just
here's the thing. If she weren't a diva, she wouldn't be Luann. We wouldn't have the cabaret, and she just pleases so many, like 700 to 1,000 people a night. So she is who she is, and she's always a good time. And she has a very short memory past.
You are one of the top 2 greatest housewives of all time. I will say top. Yeah.
Wow.
You're funny as hell. And all our friends were saying just on a text chain, you're the top. You bring it all. You really do.
Laughs, tears, and just you're a good heart.
Yes.
Thank you, Danielle. Thank you. Love the girl. All of the housewives love you.
The music, is that what you want? I have to turn. My son is trying to take a nap, and I've got music being piped into his room. It's got the great. It's got the great.
Listen, Ben comes first, Daddy.
Yes, I know. All right, it's off. Okay, ladies. By the way, I love your headphones. That was a nice tribute to Sonja, and this was so fun, you guys. I had a great time. Hey, everybody, stay healthy, okay?
You
Yes.
Andy.
Stay
glad-
healthy.
Yeah.
Sending you
Bye,
love.
everyone.
Stay healthy and horny.
Bravo.com.
Healthy and horny.